Hello again. Over to Dawlish now to see what's happened with the golf and have a walk round with Andy. And if you look over there, that's the stage being erected for Pride, which is taking place in that street I was talking about yesterday. Anyway, let's get the tickets. And here we are on the station, on the right platform, in plenty of time for a train. So let's do Kev's picks. There we go, there's the two of them. And the big one. And of course, the other big one. Cheers, Kev. Many thanks. Oh look, it's a 125. Hello, happy train. Whee! Lovely. Shame you didn't stop and take me to Dawlish, but that's okay. Here we are, this one's mine. Better late than never. About a 7 or 8 minute delay. But otherwise all good. Happy train.
Morning folks, so we're now at Dawlish. If you are leaving the sale, please take care when leaving the train. Remember your personal belongings, making sure they do belong to yourself. This is Dawlish.
There we are, Dawlish. Lovely. I didn't film out the train on the way on the normal side because there was a chap stood there. Never mind, all good. To meet Andy and crack on. Lots to get through today. Fully jam-packed video. First view of the golf. All the animals are now in the little pen there.
Yeah,
outside the
animals.
hut. Yep. And digging is going on, and we go up there and get a better shot from up here where we can see what's going on properly. So there's all the animals. We were wondering what was going to happen to them. They're all over there. And there is what is left of said golf course.
Yes.
Not very much.
Yeah.
Been completely sort of raised, isn't it?
And what they're doing is, I've asked them this morning, they're refreshing the tanks that's there now.
Right.
So because of the flow, they're going to have to put in a connection flow between the tank here and the tank on the lawn.
Now we've got some news on our favourite spooky house.
Yes.
You could actually own it if you wanted, because it's up for sale. Yep, you can own a haunted part of Dawlish.
Yep.
For how much was it?
Yes, you can own it for the sum of £490,000.
It's got 12 bedrooms, each with its own ghost, of course.
Yes.
And there's a link in the comment. This was sent in by Richard. Thank you, Richard. Link in the comment to the sale site where you can look at a brochure for it.
Yep.
And see some pictures. Not a great deal of it inside, but...
No, it's mostly outside pictures, I think, what I noticed of it. But I should imagine it'll cost £490,000 to put it in some form of order, I should think.
Anyway, there we are, a little bit of Dawlish history up for sale.
Yep.
Smashing.
Yeah.
And while we're on the subject of history, if you remember recently, Jane sent me in a lovely guide to Teignmouth, which I put available on my site. Well, similar thing now for Dawlish. This is the Cornelius Guide train.
I bet that's not in the Cornelius Guide.
No. So anyway, Cornelius Guide. All right, lovely bit of reading if you're into this sort of thing. 1869 it's from. Here's some pictures from it. There we are. All sorts of stuff like this. Sort of the lawn and the front.
Yep.
And it all, anyway, you can take a look, and the link to that, so you can look at it yourself. It's not on my site, but the link is in the description. So take a look at that if you're interested in reading some of the Dawlish history from 1869.
Brilliant.
156 years ago.
Absolutely brilliant.
Smashing. Now, news of the channel spread far and wide, of course, and we picked up some new viewers with none other than the lovely Teignmouth.
Yes.
Which is smashing. One of them, in fact, has been in touch with Andy.
She has. and that's my good friend Sue. And Sue took this wonderful picture from up above us, so you can imagine we're stood up now on Lee Mount looking down, and of course what you're seeing is the old wall. So thanks Sue, I appreciate that, and so does Bill.
Yes, many thanks, and hello to everyone in Totnes.
Yeah.
Lovely.
That's a big one.
Lovely. We're almost at the end of the bit of wall that runs parallel by the station towards the first bridge, up by the old Coast Guard cottages.
Yes.
Which will be the location when we get it lined up for our first photo.
Our first photo of the day.
Yes.
Yeah, and a little bit of nautical history from it.
The days of Coast Guard, smugglers and shipwrecks. Going to hold on those for a second. Pause if you want to read it. Pause if you want to read it. Pause if you want to read it. And pause if you want a closer look at the pictures. Anyway, here's Andy for our first photo.
Yeah, and this is a class 50 coming down the sea wall. And the relevance in this picture is we've just been through the hottest summer on record, while this was taken in the other hottest summer of 1976.
Lovely. Be lovely to see those trains again, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be smashing?
Absolutely.
Just got to head a little bit further along now to line up our next photograph.
So, Coast Guard Lookout Station and the lifeboat storage building. And this was built in around about the mid 1800s, along with the cottages that reside there, as you can see a little bit further on from the lookout station. And they're still used today. They're very, very popular.
And we've mentioned the mural on the wall about the old Coast Guard boathouse buildings before, but...
Yeah. And this is, well, basically what should have been a Coast Guard storage building for the boat, but it was deemed to be too dangerous, and Teignmouth and Exmouth took over the use of the boat. Actually, it was used in the 60s as a place, as a little shop, which sold teas, coffees and pasties, and they run their fridges off LPG gas, believe it or not. And then also a nice little interesting thing about it was you had a cup and saucer for your tea, so you took a cup and saucer onto the beach.
And lawn terrace there in the background. HST. And we get blown away. Right, so we're heading up onto the bridge.
Yes.
That I was on the other day. Rockstone footbridge. Oh look, here we go. Blip blip. We've been counted. Blip 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 blip. That was Andy. Smashculating. So here we go. This is the view from the bridge.
Yes, this is the view, and if you look, there's a little caption at the bottom, and on the caption now, Bill's been saying, and I've been saying it, and it's always been known as Rockstone Bridge, but it's also been known as Black Bridge, and it will be highlighted on certain maps as Black Bridge, and I think locals over the years have called it Black Bridge.
But it's Rockstone now.
Yes.
Lovely. As I said before, this is my favourite place. And
yeah.
Andy's just said exactly the same.
Yeah, this is my favourite place. Going both ways, so you're filming up into town, and then you've got the other way behind to Langstone Rock. It's absolutely beautiful. Well, you can't beat it. And on a dull day like this, even better.
All we need now is some trains, but we don't have time, I'm afraid. We've got things to do, places to
get
to. Let's crack on. Anyway, when we get up onto the road, we're going to talk about a hotel.
Yep.
And that's where it would have stood.
Yep, and the view it would have commanded.
Yep. And we're coming back onto this little sub-road that runs next to the main one.
This used to be part of the main road when I was a boy.
But this time we're taking a right heading up this way a little bit, which we haven't done before on the channel. And that's what I believe we're going to be talking about there.
Yep.
Rockstone.
Rockstone, yep.
And it's flats now, yes?
It is flats now, residential flats.
Of course, didn't always look like this, did it?
It didn't always look like this.
Here
In fact, it was a very popular hotel, and it was originally built as Rockstone House, but it was soon taken over to become Rockstone Hotel, and it was very, very popular place with locals. In fact, in the 70s, it was one of Dawlish's premium discotheque places, and they had a disco in the cellar part of the hotel, but unfortunately it burnt, well, it didn't burn down, but it caught fire in 1987 and it was demolished in 1989.
So walking back down now past it,
yeah,
past where it was demolished.
It was demolished, yeah, and a good couple of pictures there to show you the day it was demolished, and obviously there's a truck there ready to cart the rubble away.
Right, well, we're going to cross over the main road now. We're going down to the zebra crossing simply because it is a bit busy, and we're going to take a look at some stuff on the other side, which we haven't done before.
No.
We took our life in our hands.
Yes.
And we've managed to cross the road safely.
Yes.
We look left, we look right, we look left again.
We did
and
the
Andy
green
dressed
cross
up as a
code
green
man.
cross code man, yes.
Yes.
But we didn't show that. And this is Sandy Lane, where there's heavy traffic, of course, and there's some more construction going on. There's the crane. So we're going to have a little peep and see what's happening up this end. We talk about the stuff happening in the town, but this is sort of like the poor relation that we don't mention because we don't get up here.
Yeah, so this is the second site, as Bill's mentioned. You know, we don't really sort of highlight it very much because it's obviously, I think it's a little bit more advanced than the one in town. It's more, you can see a mirror image of what they've done in town. Same sort of tank size.
That's just over across from Dawlish United.
Dawlish United, yeah.
And there's the pitch
in
in there.
And believe it or not, we had an American football team here at the start of the year. I can't remember who it was. Something like the Chicago Bears or something.
Right, one last look at the crane.
Yeah. It's taking a great big concrete block in there. You can see it just going down.
Lovely.
Massive great concrete block on that.
Heading back down now past our hydrangeas.
Yeah, which is starting to look very autumnal now.
Down onto the main drag again. And he's saying that used to be a very popular bed and breakfast place.
It did do,
with
it was.
canopies over all the windows, which are of course gone now. And you can remember them being green.
Yeah.
And also, what was the other one? Red or blue?
Well, it was the first ones were green, and then the next ones were red.
Oh,
but
right.
they're gone now. I mean, it
Yeah.
was a very popular bed and breakfast accommodation there.
There's a van there serving the holiday cottages.
Specialists. Yeah.
Which is down there. Nice place to come on holiday, though. St Agatha's, where
My mother and father were married. My father was a Catholic, so he was married at the St Agatha's Catholic Church. Now, mind you, I look at the church and I couldn't think of a better place to get married.
There we are, these are the old Coast Guard cottages.
Yep, they are. And I believe these are holiday lets as well.
Understandable. And right in the distance there, I'm not going to be able to zoom in properly on this, but I'm going to try it anyway at 20 times zoom, so bear with me. We have there in the centre the little Dawlish pleasure craft, which is obviously operating today.
Yep.
And in the distance, we have a large ship either coming in or out of Teignmouth docks. Can't tell from here. And of course, just over there is the Folly.
The Folly!
And he's just saying that up here is where the mole catcher used to be.
The mole catcher used to live, yeah.
With his
used to come
van.
past in the car park. He used to have a van in there. Dawlish mole catcher.
Looks like I've just managed to get back in time to to get my train, which I thought I was going to miss, in fairness. Right, so Andy's going to say cheerio now.
Yep, I will do. And I'll see you the next time. Take care, everybody.
One last peep at the what was the Golf. Now looking decidedly flat. Another look. There's a train. Come on. There we are. Last look. Rules, don't forget, save up your pennies, buy a spooky house, ghosts included for free. Sharon's grandparents. And under the bridge where we nearly started the walk off into the tunnel. Bye train. So there we go. Another little wander comes to an end. And enjoyed that. Nice to see Andy. A bit of history I didn't know about up that end of Dawlish. Lovely. Anyway, hopefully see you tomorrow. Something different. Going down the sea wall. Take care. Bye.